Every time I use my superpower, the cash in my pockets vanishes out of thin air, but my body somehow produces a pile of coins instead. This time I saved a bus full of people, but a full 3,000 disappeared, and all I got back was only 100,000 in coins. This is the superpower passed down in my family. My father shot 2 nails straight into my forehead. The next second, several coins rolled out of my body. Then the scars on my forehead healed on their own. That was how I inherited my father's power. This power is strong. But for me, it feels like a burden. The harder I use it, the more money disappears. Even though the power gives me healing and insane strength, my father only allowed me to use it to help people in need, and I was never allowed to take any reward. I had no choice but to tell my girlfriend Jenny about the secret, but she did not believe me at all, so I pulled out 1,001 and stuffed it into my pocket. Then I walked up to a pull-up bar and used both hands. I bent the bar with almost no effort. Several coins fell from my body, and the 1,001 in my pocket was gone. She was shocked on the spot. She ran over to the bar to check it herself. After thinking for a long time, she decided it must be a new magic trick I learned online. She still refused to believe me, so I had to demonstrate it again. I easily bent another bar. Only then did she finally believe me. But as an accountant, she is extremely sensitive about money, so she immediately started doing the math, testing whether the power could somehow help us make money. The result was disappointing. This power only consumes cash. Every activation makes coins fall out. To save money, I started carrying only a little cash. I did not even dare to walk fast, afraid that using too much force would trigger the power and burn my money. When an old lady could not lift her luggage and asked me for help, I did not dare to reach out. I was afraid my strength would kick in and waste money again. At work, when someone walked in behind me, I did not even dare to hold the door. As a result, my co-workers' coffee spilled all over them. When a woman in the hallway could not carry a water jug, I ignored her and walked straight past. I treat money like my life, because Jenny and I are preparing to get married. We drained all our savings, but still could not afford the down payment on a house. We were still short of 3,000 when my mother found out I was short on money for the wedding. She handed me every penny she saved her entire life, but my father had always hidden the truth about the power from her, so I never told my mother about it either. For me, that 3,000 was a lifeline. I immediately called Jenny to share the good news. But on the road, a truck lost control and slammed straight into a bus. The bus broke through the guardrail and crashed toward the roadside, hanging off the bridge and shaking violently. When I saw this, I did not tell Jenny about the money. My heart was tearing itself apart. That money was my mother's lifetime savings. It was the hope for my future with Jenny. But right in front of me were dozens of lives. I made my decision fast. I spread the 3,000 into all my pockets. I grabbed the bus with both hands and dragged it back with pure force. The money in my pockets was disappearing at a visible speed. My mother's lifetime savings were being burned away. But human lives were right in front of me. This time I could not pretend I did not see it. Little by little, the bus was dragged back to safety. In the end, the bus was saved. Everyone on board survived. And my mother's entire life savings were completely gone at that very moment. But my unnatural strength looked terrifying to outsiders, so I was temporarily locked up in detention.